As someone who does online work for a living, I found that I wasn't getting a good enough sleep because I was always on my phone before bed. Now I do not do that anymore. What I like to do is usually around 8 o'clock, I shut my phone off, whether it's on D&D, whether it's off completely. I make sure that I'm nowhere near my phone because I know that I will be on it for hours if I'm in bed with it, and I just won't get a good enough sleep. I have seen such a huge difference even with my eyesight. I noticed like I used to wake up with my eyesight a little blurry because I was on the phone all night long. Again, you guys, just try it out. It helps out so much. I mean, it helped out me and my partner. We do not go to bed with our phones anymore. We're even thinking of getting like an old-fashioned alarm clock instead of our phones. So they're just not next to us because they are addicting. It's very, very simple to just like grab it and be on it for hours, even though you said you are just gonna write something down really quick, but then it's like an hour, 2 hours pass. And that's what happened to me. I used to like write down my to-do list, and then in the middle of my to-do list, I was on YouTube looking up recipes. And then minutes after looking up recipes, I start looking up like what's really in the ocean, what's in that cave, like videos like that. And then it's like, that's it. I'm on my phone for a good 2 to 3 hours for no reason. The minute I started to treat this as a job where I film helpful videos for you guys, edit the video, schedule it, and when it comes out, answer your comments as much as I can, and then do the same thing over again. Before, I used to just focus on, all right, what is everybody else doing? Let me see, oh, that's how her video looks. Let me see if I can incorporate that kind of lighting, incorporate that mic. Once when I took a step back, stopped scrolling on social media, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and started treating this as a job, it has helped me out in so many ways. Another thing is, I know this is not everybody's job, but if you are the type of person to still compare yourself with others, whether it's their lifestyle, their looks, the best thing you can do is take a break. Take a break from social media, take a break from the online world, and focus on your life. Focus on the now. Focus on maybe decluttering your house, listening to your favorite music, schedule those doctor's appointments that you have been avoiding. You know, do things like that that are going to benefit you instead of bring you down. The internet can be a beautiful place, but it can also be a very distracting place. So you have to find balance within the two. You guys have heard me talk about this. Well, no, you guys have heard me complain about the poor attention span that a lot of us have these days, and I do want to blame short form content and how fast things are moving, especially with the online world and social media. I think when it comes to, shorts and reels and TikToks, the attention span has gotten so bad where I will have like a 10-second intro and people will complain about the 10-second intro or 10-second outro, and it's like, it's 10 seconds, you guys. But then I realized that a lot of people are used to 10-second videos, and if you really want to put it in perspective, within 1 minute of being online and scrolling, in 1 minute you can watch 20 to 30 videos in 1 minute now. And it is just not normal for our attention span. I see this when it comes to the kids nowadays, where if you are taking your time talking to them, or even adults, if you're taking your time talking to them in a slow manner like this, they just like, they feel very antsy and they like, all right, get to the point, because their attention span is just so limited now because of social media. And I think the only way to fix this is to stop watching short form content. Limit your time when it comes to reels, shorts, TikToks. This is the reason why I don't even do shorts anymore or reels. I used to, and then I realized like how unhelpful they were. It's just like something really, really quick, and it's just, to me, it wasn't helpful, so that's why I kind of like deleted all of mine. I rather make videos like this, whether they're 10 minutes long, 20 minutes long. I rather make videos like this where I can actually connect with you guys and not feel like I'm on the clock. So overall, reducing your short form content and your online content can change your attention span dramatically. And I really hope that things change in the future with this, because like I said, I feel like it's at the worst when it comes to lack of attention span. And I've also have seen this with professionals too. I had a doctor that just was like super quick with everything, and the minute you open your mouth to say something, she had to go. Like, she had to go to the next patient. And I understand that a lot of professionals are busy these days, but it is really hard. If you think of it, it's really hard to have a conversation with someone that people are just not in a rush, or in a rush to say what they want to say. Just listen to others, take your time with talking, and take a break from short form content. And the last thing that I feel like that can change your life, it has changed mine, is you spend less money when you are not online as much. With being online, we are constantly being advertised to when it comes to products that we so-called need, products that we're missing out on. And in reality, most of us already have the things that we need. If you really think about it and look around your house right now, look in your closet, look in your bathroom, you own the things that you already need, and I'm pretty sure you own things that you don't need, which you should declutter. But most of us already have more than enough when it comes to products and clothes and shoes and makeup. Most of us have more than enough. And like I said, if you feel like you have too many things, you can always declutter, donate to people that don't have these items. I have been sucked into so many advertisements, even as a minimalist, especially when it comes to hair care and skincare products. I have been sucked into so many advertisements from YouTubers, from dermatologist YouTubers, from celebrities. Over the years, I have spent far too much money on products that didn't really do much for me. These days, I have the bare minimum. It actually works 10 times better with my lifestyle and my budget with what I have. And also works better for my skin, my hair. Less is truly more, at least for myself. I know everybody's different, but with learning all of this, or relearning all of this from time to time, I don't fall for ads anymore. I make sure that I do my own research. I make sure that, is this worth the hype? Is this worth my money? Do I really need this? Or is this just gonna end up in my house where I'm gonna declutter in the next 3 to 6 months? Just by asking myself those simple questions helps me save money. So nowadays, every time I see an ad or a sponsorship, I either skip it or I just stay offline. Like I take huge breaks from being online. I haven't been on Instagram in months, and obviously I've been focusing on other things, but there are far more important things in this world than social media and spending your money on material items. There's so many things that you can do with your money that is far more important. So instead of spending your money on products or things that you don't technically need, you can either put that money in your savings account, you could either donate some of that money to animals in need, you can donate that money to people in need, help out family members, instead of just constantly purchasing product after product after product. So by spending less time on the internet, you spend less money because you're not constantly advertised to. Like, the minute you put your phone down, you kind of feel a sense of clarity when it comes to not spending your hard-earned money on products that you don't need. And this is another reason why I don't do sponsorships anymore or gifted products. And I know some of you don't agree with this, but I feel like you are constantly being advertised to, and the only things that I mention on my channel are things that I have purchased and things that I think are worth the money. But again, I always say, if you do not need this item, do not buy it. I'm always honest with you guys, because again, we are constantly advertised products we do not need.